Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Mahmoud Rafi. I will be presenting Module 5 Assignment 2, which is Competency of ROV Personnel. ROV Personnel Competency Scheme, which is defined as the ability of an individual to demonstrate knowledge, skills, and behavior. This is to ensure the workforce is more productive, operating with reduced risk, shorter or downtime, and fewer injuries. This is IMCA logbook, which stands for International Marine Contractor Association. The logbook has personal details, competence assessment, record of working experience, work summary. This logbook is a proof of what our ROV personnel has done. There are 4 levels of competence assurance and assessment for ROV personnel according to IMCA. R01 ROV Supervisor, R02 Senior ROV Pilot Technician, R03 ROV Pilot Technician Grade 1, R04 ROV Pilot Technician Grade 2. For all levels, the evidence required includes competence appraisal, work record, witness testimonies, essential knowledge, curriculum vitae, CV, and piloting hours log. The Competence Assurance and Assessment Framework developed by IMCA sets out a number of elements for each safety critical position. The evidence can be in form of official written form, written answer, record of work, document of products such as video blog, and testimony form. The key element include safety awareness, emergency procedure, teamwork and cooperation, preventive maintenance, piloting and ROV, administration, operational knowledge, and technical ability. In this slide, I'll be talking about ROV Senior Pilot Technician RO2. In safety competence, the knowledge of awareness of legislation guidance, example, reporting accidents, managing safety of team on night shift, management of incident near miss reporting procedure, and ability is to perform toolbox talk meeting briefing immediately prior to specific night shift operation, are also to brief crew on safety matter, paying particular attention to company's safety management system, and ability to communicate safety information to team members only on night shift. 2. Ability to effective use of company safety management system. And for the demonstration, approved assessment by company official, and for demonstration logbook, and also commitment to safety by setting an example on safety issues and demonstrating safety leadership to subordinates and work colleagues. uh, in emergency response competence, knowledge of emergency procedure and management of team during an emergency, and ability to take appropriate action in the event of emergency situation, and ability to produce coherent and concise report on emergency situation, and ability to coordinate all personnel directly and indirectly involved in an emergency situation. And for demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. In communication and personal skills competence, the knowledge or can take responsibility for when required, and of effective communication with all other team members, and also knowledge of recognition of the abilities or limitation of trainee staff and offering assistance and guidance, and lastly explanation and instruction of subordinates in the use of equipment and systems, and ability to effective supervision and team leadership, particularly on night shift. an ability to take charge and show leadership abilities, and ability to directly supervise teams during night shift or when supervisor is absent. And for demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. Competence in preventive maintenance of knowledge of through knowledge of ROV subsystem, knowledge of familiarity with possible modification to equipment, to familiarity with extraordinary fittings or installations, knowledge of coordination of the upkeep of ROV system plant maintenance schedule, ability to allocate maintenance tasks to appropriate technicians and ensure correct procedures are available at the location, ability to reorder spares and consumables used according to company procedure, review and suggest improvements to plant maintenance system, ability to ensure the records correctly completed and updated, demonstration to approved assessment by company official. In the ROV operation competence, knowledge of determination of weather and current conditions from information available, and ability to capable of accessing weather condition and operation parameter for safe ROV operator, ability to define and advise appropriate personnel of the limiting conditions for safe ROV operation, ability of direct support and instruct junior staff in deteriorating weather conditions, and for demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. Competence of in administration, knowledge of familiarity with correct use of company format for report writing, and ability to produce clear, comprehensive written report for onshore management and client to company format, ability to proven writing skills, ability to be capable of appropriate technical briefing at handover, and to ensure relief crew are fully and properly briefed. And lastly, to ensure correct completion of logs, etc., produced by junior staff. And for demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. In the competence of operational scope of work, knowledge of through knowledge of operational scope of work for given project, ability to discuss scope of work with clients, supervisor, peers, and subordinates staff, and to ability to suggest improvements, alteration, or to scope of work as required, ability to be capable of proactive involvement with project scope of work to meet client requirement, to demonstrate approved assessment by company official and logbook. Competence of technical competence, knowledge of through understanding of underwater operation and equipment, ability to provide instruction to less experienced staff on underwater operation, ability to provide instruction and supervision to less experienced staff in maintaining equipment in operational status. Demonstrate approved assessment by company official and logbook. Project activities competence, knowledge of understanding of project equipment operation procedure, ability to familiarization, project planning, ROV dive planning, and demonstration is to approve assessment by company official and logbook. Now I will be talking about ROV pilot technician grade 1 R03. So firstly, for safety competence, the knowledge of awareness of legislation guidance, example, reporting accidents, and awareness of company safety management systems and own role and other responsibility, and ability to implement incident or near misreporting procedure when necessary, ability to adhere to offshore safety standards and maintain a safe working environment for self and others, ability to react appropriately to safety critical situations and knowledge of immediate action needed to minimize or eliminate them, ability to work within company safety management system, ability to participate in relevant safety related activities, and lastly, ability to be appropriate use of correct PPE in all circumstances. Demonstration is to approved assessment by company official and logbook and participation in relevant safety related activities. uh, Emergency response competence, knowledge of emergency procedures and process, knowledge of ROV team members' role and responsibilities through understanding of company emergency procedure documents and where to find them, ability to handle emergency situation, ability to recognize a potential or actual emergency situation and report it accordingly, ability to describe own role in emergency situation and that of colleagues. For demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook and participation in drills. In communication and personal skills competence, knowledge and understanding of English permitting good oral and written communication, an ability to establish and maintain good working relationship with both less experienced and more experienced colleagues who work as part of a team and assist others, assign tasks to subordinates and peers, ensuring clear understanding and satisfactory completion, assist with ROV operation under supervision, assist the supervision of launch and recovery operation in full range of sea states, communicate with others, teammates. For demonstration, approved assessment by company official, logbook, and participation in team-based tasks demonstrating the ability to work as peer and subordinate. In preventive maintenance competence, knowledge of identification of hazards likely to arise during maintenance activity and risk mitigation procedure to be implemented prior to conducting maintenance of ROV system, and ability to perform planned maintenance in accordance with operational requirement, ability to discuss work to be undertaken with supervisor, ability to carry out ROV system maintenance and complete planned maintenance schedule, and ability to report and record work done. For demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. Fault finding competence, knowledge of fault finding process and correct diagnosis of fault, and then identification of hazards that could arise during fault finding and maintenance procedure. Ability to locate and follow fault finding and maintenance procedure for electronic and mechanical system with ROV system. An ability to report and record work carried out. Maintain ROV control and navigational system. Demonstrate approved assessment by company official and logbook. Competence in piloting an ROV. Uh, Knowledge of understanding the use of navigation aids, piloting, piloting of the ROV in various types of operational circumstances, identification of environmental conditions affecting ROV operations, typical worksite and ROV operation at worksite, manipulative function and duties, pre and post dive check, and then ability to utilize all available ability to utilize all available navigation aids and operate ROV system. If assessor not present, supervisor may be required. Operation of the ROV when assessor not present, navigate an ROV to the work site in a range of environmental conditions, fully utilizing the appropriate navigational aids. Carry out a range of manipulator activities proficiently using 5 or 7 function manipulator. Carry out all general manipulator duties. Carry out appropriate pre and post dive check. And for demonstration, approved assessment by company official, logbook, signed off copies of pre and post dive checklist. Umbilical or tether termination competence. Knowledge of tools and test equipment requirement, knowledge of electrical and mechanical specification for termination, and knowledge of risk assessment and other safety requirements specific to umbilical or tether termination. Lastly, to test required before and after termination. Ability to prepare the work area and self and prepare the equipment and tools. Ability to remove termination from vehicle and if fit cable identification for refit after it has been risk assessed. Can carry out electrical and mechanical umbilical or tether terminator. Prepare retermination including testing as necessary and correct handling of fiber optic after it has been risk assessed. An ability to perform appropriate mechanical and electrical tests before reconnection after it has been risk assessed. For demonstration, approved assessment by company official, logbook, completion of relevant documentation. For specialist equipment competence, knowledge of understanding of what specialist tools and equipment may be required for a range of defined tasks within the capability of the ROV system. Ability to remove, test, inspect, and install specialist equipment, to perform correct maintenance procedure, to install additional equipment, to plan a sequence of operation ensuring relevant authorization, maintenance specification, and time limitation used under supervision. For demonstration, approved assessment by company official and logbook. For in administration competence, for of knowledge of understanding completion of documentation and log and working knowledge of company question answer and associated procedure. For this, the ability is to complete video logs and information indentation to client specification, and ability to perform audio and video dubbing as required to company client specification, and to ensure all recorded information fully complies with company QA or QC policies and procedure, and capable of coordinating collection of dive record, video, audio, and written. And for demonstration, approved assessment by company official or logbook. For project activities competence, understanding of project equipment operation procedure, and to ability to demonstrate familiarization, conduct project planning, and develop ROV dive plan. For demonstration of approved assessment by company official and logbook. Would like to finish my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.